It's over. You ready?
Hello! Thank you for coming to our Playsentations.
Are you ready for 16 rainbow-inspired toys?
Are you ready for 4-minute presentations?
Are you ready for 2 minutes of Q&A? So, are you ready?
Don't pull it aside yet.
Don't pull it aside. 1 second.
Okay. Is that the last one?
Yeah, but
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop it. Yeah.
seriously, I thought I told you to buy ski masks.
But the tag said ski hat.
Yeah, hats, not masks. Now everybody in this joint is going to be able to see our faces.
I mean, if they're connected to this place's Wi-Fi, the feed will never load, but...
So, what is it that we're exactly stealing again?
Only what our scheming employer wants to steal and copy. The next best toy, Lumo.
I don't think that really answers my question.
Do I need to explain everything to you?
Yeah.
Bring up the schematic.
Sure thing, boss. Anyways, as you should know, Lumo has been in development for the past few months. Initial critics claim its color-changing technology and inductive charging capabilities will revolutionize the toy industry.
It looks like a frisbee to me.
It's not just a frisbee. Lumo is equipped with an accelerometer and an RFID scanner, and depending on its play mode, it can either recognize changes in its position or identify users with this tag.
Ooh, pretty.
Its reaction is then displayed via 2 embedded rings of LED lights.
So does that mean that we have to have batteries?
No, not really. An inductive coil in the base of the disc means that it can be charged with any kind of wireless phone charger.
That's cool. So, what are all these pretty lights?
Well, in free play mode, Lumo will simply change colors based on data from an onboard accelerometer.
Oh, you know, I don't mind talking about it, but shouldn't we, be stealing this rather than just like discussing it?
I mean, yes, but we can't actually take it until I hack into the code real fast, so.
Oh, okay. So then, what's this stuff that's kind of out on the side of it? Just out here on the side? Yeah.
Just a rubber edge to protect the electronic components. Also makes it easier to throw.
Oh, throw, okay.
Okay, just, never mind. Just whatever you do, don't let your wristband touch the top of the
Oh, okay.
I'm not ready to...
No, dude, you just activated gameplay mode.
No.
Seriously, now they know they're here. Now they know we're here.
Oh, no.
I'm locked out of Lumo's system unless we win the game. You need to keep it in your possession as long as possible to maximize your score before time runs out, okay?
Freeze! Security! Drop the disc!
Oh, no.
If security grabs it, tap Lumo with your bracelets to reclaim it. We've won if Lumo remains red at the end of the gameplay, okay?
Aren't you gonna help?
What?
Aren't you gonna help?
I don't do any heavy lifting. I'm a course 6,
Pass it! If you don't pass it, our score will reset to 0.
Oh, you said pass it? Okay.
No, pass it to me. I'm your teammate.
We got it.
I want to play this again!
Wait. Guys, come back. It's time for Q&A. I wonder why Anyways, can you talk it?
Okay. Guys,
Yep.
forward. Does anyone have any questions for Crocodile?
And just note, I can't see your faces, so feel free to ask.
Do we have any? Okay, so what was the most challenging part about building your toy?
Making it small, lightweight, and compact because, let's face it, it's a Frisbee. It's got to fly.
Any other questions? Yeah, over there. Okay, so the question is, what are your future plans for this device?
Oh, yeah. Okay, because I know that's you, Zoe. I'll tell you this. What we're going to do is, A, we're going to remake this so, it's even cooler. And let's face it, it's already cool. And secondly, we're going to market this, and then we're going to play this again and again because it's absolutely fun to just play with.
I think we have time for some more questions. Yeah. What's the age range for this toy?
Yeah, pass that down.
So we were assuming an 8 to 12 age range, so we could make it big enough that we could fit all of the components, but also kind of use it as just a casual toy, but also like a kid's version of Ultimate, because in order to change the color, you have to tap the top of the disc, just like you would in a game of Ultimate.
And it turns out that when playtesting, like at the Boston Children's Museum, it was the age range that was most drawn to the disc.
We have time for one more question. Right here?
Waterproof? Can you play it on the beach?
Currently, it's not waterproof,
Yeah.
but
Our original plan was to make it waterproof, but then we decided for the purposes of prototyping, we wanted to have an access panel in the bottom. And because of that panel, it's not waterproof anymore.
Okay, let's give it up for Crocodile.
Did you know that hippos are actually very creative animals?
Achoo!
It looks like their creativity is infectious.
Please join me in welcoming Team Hippo and presenting their hypnotic new toy.
Finally, it's finished. This infection, once I drink it, will allow me to steal brain powers from others simply by touching them. By targeting MIT students, I'll be able to both steal their brain power and make them spread the infection even further, finally allowing Harvard students to be smarter once and for all.
Good evening. I'm Mariana.
And I'm Alex.
It has been 3 months since crazed Harvard scientist has created an infection to terrorize MIT students and steal their brain power. The way this infection works is through a game of tag.
They're calling him the Outbreaker, and he's infiltrated MIT's campus and begun to spread his infection. Luckily for us, we can know who to trust, with a red light showing you're infected and a green light showing that you're healthy.
This vest has a layer of aluminum and foam, and it has the electronic technology sandwiched in between.
Using capacitive sensing technology, our vest can detect the DNA of someone who is infected. And as you begin to flash between red and green, as the infection spreads through your body.
We are getting a clip of an MIT student being infected. Let's show that now.
Wow, this 1803 piece set is so easy. What's going on? What did you do to me?
Within a few short seconds, your brain power will be mine and you'll be on my side forever.
What?
Quick, what's 10 plus 9?
21?
It worked! Let's go tag other students!
Wow. It really looks like the Outbreaker is being successful so far.
And MIT scientists have also told us that they have developed an antidote. Anyone who drinks this antidote has the ability to tag an infected person and stop the infection from spreading.
Yes. When a person is tagged, their vest flashes for 10 seconds, signaling that they can be tagged by someone with an antidote and be healed. However, this antidote has a short lifespan, and it quickly expires after someone receives it. It also is randomly distributed amongst those who are healthy. And you'll know you have the antidote when your vest shines blue.
We have footage of someone using the antidote. Let's watch that now.
Nothing can save you now. I have you cornered.
Oh no, I've been infected. If only someone could save me.
I have the antidote. I could save you.
Yay, I've been cured. Yay.
Wow, MIT scientists are incredible. That antidote works so well.
Yes, they really are. The scientists have also informed us that anyone with the antidote can tag the Outbreaker and stop his reign of terror, bringing back brain power to everyone who's infected.
So, this game can end in one of two ways. Either everyone is infected and the Outbreaker wins, or someone with an antidote tags the Outbreaker, and then everyone becomes healthy again.
Wait, this just came in. It seems we have a live footage right now of someone being chased. Oh, it's the Outbreaker, and they're being chased by someone with an antidote. Let's watch that now.
I can't run anymore. My master plan has failed. I guess MIT will always be supreme.
I got you now. Now the healthy side wins.
Fine. That's great. The Outbreaker has finally been defeated. Well, it seems Harvard students can't answer Q&A questions, but we can.
Solid.
Switch it on.
Which button goes next?
Okay, let's hear some questions for Hippo.
Which button goes next?
Any questions for Hippo? Yes, right here. Why did you decide to have the touch on the back?
So, actually, we play tested at the Boston Children's Museum, and after seeing how they were playing tag, we noticed that the most common place to be tagged was actually the center of the back, hence why we placed the sensor right there.
And also our target age group is like 10 and up. So we thought that if teenagers were gonna play it, it'd be best if we didn't hit the front area.
Any more questions? Yes.
Is there a reason why you chose two straps rather than something down the
Is there a reason you chose 2 straps as opposed to a diagonal?
I say yes. I feel like, yeah, there is, because we tested out different designs, and we found that it's the easiest way to remove it when you have this design. Yeah.
Any more questions?
Over here.
Yes.
Sorry, just can't see me. How does one acquire the antidote?
How does one acquire the antidote?
So the antidote is assigned to a healthy person randomly at random different periods of time. For the sake of this presentation, we just made the antidote blue, like we assigned my vest blue, just so that we didn't have to wait random amounts of time, if that makes sense. So, but it's randomly assigned to a healthy person at for random periods of time.
All right, I have a follow-up. How does the vest, I guess, like, what technology do you use? Like, if you have the antidote, how does, like, the person with the antidote having, like, an infected person, how does the vest know if they have the antidote or not? Like,
So the question is, how do the vests know who has the antidote?
So there's a period where the vest is flashing green and red, and during that time, the person with the antidote can touch the vest and it'll switch back to the healthy state.
oh, so it's basically based on, like, good faith then?
Yeah, it's based on following the rules. Yeah.
Okay, that's all the time we have for Hippo.
We'll give you like a 5-second head. Okay.
Look, what is that?
I think it's an ostrich egg. I wonder what's inside.
Looks like a cool tile-based toy.
You'll have to find out more from
Team Ostrich!
The walls will come, and then I'll sneak. The lights will turn on. I don't think they're good. Wait, is it picture?
Guys, I don't think we should be here. Aren't Playsentations going on?
Wait, do you guys see that?
What is that?
Looks like some type of box.
This looks like an instruction manual. This says, Tie LED is a modular toy with a variety of ways to play. It says the tiles can be configured into numerous shapes, allowing for a new experience every time you use it.
Sounds cool, but I'm pretty sure it's pronounced tiled.
It's Tie LED.
Tiled.
Tie LED.
Tiled.
Tie LED. Guys, it doesn't matter. Look, I think if we press one of these buttons, something should happen.
Do you guys think it's safe?
It should be. According to this instruction manual, the button that you pushed activates a random light and dance mode.
looks like the dance part is not working very well. What? Oh my god, it's magic.
No, it's not. It looks like it's made of polypropylene top, surrounded by birch casing lined with LED strips.
Bro, what? English, please.
Basically, it's made of wood and plastic.
Oh. Wait, you're gonna break it.
Dude,
no, you broke it.
Just as I suspected. These tiles must be connected wirelessly and be controlled by the master tile. These tiles must have pressure-sensitive plates within them, which sends a signal to the master tile when it's pressed on. That's how it changes colors.
Oh, wait, what?
Basically, if we push one of these buttons, something cool is going to happen. This instruction manual says that this one is called Color Stomp, and that it's a reaction time-based game which can be played by yourself or with friends. Let's try it. I want to go first.
Oh, what's that?
Guys, the tiles are too far apart. Can you help me?
When you press the tile, the points go up. I think you just press the one that lights up.
The suspense is killing me. Get it! You got it. Yes.
Oh, yes.
Oh my gosh, I think we won! Woo!
I see. It's like a giant game of whack-a-mole on the floor.
Wow, this game is so versatile. You can play. Thank you. You can play so many different games on this bad boy.
Yeah, I see the appeal of wireless, pressure-sensitive, 12 by 12 inch, light-up modular tiles.
I definitely buy it.
Guys, it's getting late. We should probably go home.
Wait, first, let's stack the tiles and take them with us. Wow, these are so easy to stack. So portable. So light.
Yeah. Hold up, guys. We have to wait around for questions.
But there are so many people. Do we have to?
Come on, we'll be fine.
Awesome. Do we have any questions? What was your favorite part about building this toy?
Spending like 10 hours in lab laser cutting.
Coming up with the idea.
Any other questions? Yeah, over there. What are some other game modes that you have?
Yeah, so right now we actually have the game mode that we showed in that random game mode that lights up. We didn't quite have time to implement some of the other ideas that we had, but we did think that making this game competitive, so you could have two teams, would be really fun. We also talked about like tic-tac-toe. Basically what we really loved about this idea was that it had so many opportunities to basically expand and just kind of put whatever you want on it. So yeah, thank you.
Any other questions? Yes, over here.
Have you considered adding a function to save by scores so you can keep competition going?
Have you considered having like a high score system for more competition?
Yes, but currently we just have like our scoreboards on our control panel that you could like see what you get and stuff like that.
We have time for one more question. Yes. Are they battery powered or do you have to plug them in?
They're just rechargeable batteries, so yeah.
Awesome. Great job. Yeah, you should just start going. What are you doing?
I'm adding more stripes.
But like, why?
Because I earned them.
Are you sure you've earned them?
Pretty sure.
I think only Team Tigers earn their stripes.
That's right. Please welcome Team Tiger.
They're great!
Sound. 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 There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Wacky Whackers Entertainment. I'm your host, John Smith, and tonight we will be witnessing a Wacky Whackers match. For those of you new at home, Wacky Whackers is a 2 to 6 player game in which players try to make sure that they have the least amount of balls in their net. The person who has that less amount is the winner. And in order to start gameplay, balls will be set in the middle and released with a ring. That ring, once unleashed, will commence the whacking. Players will use their full-blown whackers to hit the balls into the nets. Each of these whackers has a head and a body, and with magnets on them. Players can attach the full whacker by connecting the top and bottom with the magnets. Yeah, there we go, magnets. Competitors then slide around their whacker and trying to get balls in the goals. In addition to their different colors, the whackers also come in different sizes and shapes. Here we have the circle, the double crescent, and the crescent, which we will see tonight. In the end, if someone is to get in the middle of this match, all they need to do is remove a wall and insert a goal to be part of the championship bout. Now, introducing our competitors. First, she is the reigning and defending champion from Smashtown, Pennsylvania. Please welcome the Red Ripper. And her opponent, this other guy, the Blue Brainiac. He's showing off the magnets.
I will proceed to properly utilize my whacker to whack the balls at the precise velocity and angle off of these polymetric.
Shut up, nerd. You're going down.
Alrighty, 30 seconds will be on the clock. The person with the least amount of balls in their net at the end will be the champion. Ring the bell. And here we go. Blue is the one that breaks the net. And here we go. The red team is trying to get their balls around. Blue's trying to get around. They're clashing. They are clashing. We have not seen this all season long. Oh my goodness. Blue's trying to get him around. Can they do it?
Hold up. You can't have a championship match without me.
Oh my goodness, what is this? It's the Green Goober! The Green Goober is making their way down! Look at them show off the modularity of the game! All they have to do is pull out a wall and put in the goal, and they are now part of this championship bout! All right, now we've added more balls, and now once again, 30 seconds will be on the clock. Whoever has the least amount of balls in the middle will win. Ring the bell again! Here they go, there's chaos absolutely everywhere. Red team's trying to get around. Blue Brainiac's trying, he's got no balls in. Here we go. Red team's going, red team's trying. The Green Goober's also trying to get the room around. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Blue team's almost got it. Blue Brainiac's trying to get balls in. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? 5 seconds left on the clock, who's gonna win? Blue Brainiac's trying, Blue Brainiac's trying. He's losing his piece, and that is time. All right. We gotta look at the nets here. And the winner and new Wacky Whackers champion is Blue Brainiac! Make sure you tune in next week to see more WWE action. Thank you so much for joining us and have a good night. But will the competitors please come up for some questions?
Any questions for Tiger? Yes, over here. When you have different opponents, how do you know who to score against?
So there are many different modes of gameplay, but right now we've been determining the winner off of who has the fewest balls in their net, so it doesn't necessarily matter who is scoring, but just that you have the least in your net at the end.
Any other questions? Yes.
What age range did you target this game for, and do you always play with a time limit?
What is the age range for this game, and do you always play with a time limit?
No, you don't always play with a time limit. That was just to add some excitement to our WWE show. But yeah, age range, we think that adults and kids alike can have fun with this game. It's definitely not targeted to like younger kids who maybe don't understand some of the more like intricate concepts of the game, although it is magnets. Although any kid would have fun playing with magnets.
I think we have time for one more question. Yes, right here. Which gym do you go to?
The D Center.
Awesome. Let's give it up for Tiger one last time.
Welcome to Whose Llama Is It Anyways? The game show where the contestants give puns and the audience gets to vote. First up, we have Rainbow Man.
What do llamas get when they graduate from school? What? A diploma.
And next, we have Printer Pal.
What did Llama West say to Taylor Swift? Llama let you finish.
So who had it? Rainbow Man or Printer Pal? Either way, let's give it up for Team Llama.
You guys, what a successful trip. No sudden surprises, and now it's smooth sailing towards Earth.
David, I think you may have spoken a little bit too soon.
Mission Control, I think we have a problem. There's an asteroid field ahead. How are we going to get home?
Team Llama, this is Mission Control speaking back on Earth. You're correct. There's a heavy asteroid field coming your way. But luckily, your rockets are equipped with the state-of-the-art technology to help you guide through the asteroid field. Please reach under your seats.
Is this it?
Yes. The board is a high-tech simulation of what is going on in space around your rocket ships. The slider simulates each approaching asteroid. I've done a deep scan of all the asteroids in the asteroid field, and I'll send you the schematics soon.
So how exactly does this board work?
So, inside of the containers in front of you is a state-of-the-art clay that simulates and controls the shape of your rocket ship. Morph it to evade the shape of an asteroid coming your way.
So how will we know when our ships are actually changing shape?
Each of your rockets has its own platform. Please work on that. Your rocket will not successfully morph into the desired shape until you slide the platform into the simulation. Make sure you do it on time or else your rocket will get hit by the asteroid.
How will we know how much time we have before the asteroid hits?
You won't have much time. You get 1 minute for the first asteroid, but as you get deeper into the asteroid field, they'll come faster, and they'll get progressively harder to pass.
And what happens if our clay hits the slider?
If it bumps it, it's okay. But if the rocket ship is knocked off the area of the platform, that means your rocket took damage, and you'll have to take some coin away from your pot to represent that you lost some damage.
Is that what these tokens in here are for?
Yes. If you're hit by 8 asteroids, your rockets will have taken too much damage to make it home safely. Anytime you're hit, make sure you take away a coin to keep track of how much damage you've taken. And make sure, please be precise so you can make it home safely.
So how do we know what size to make our rockets?
There are grid lines on the area of the platform and on the cross-sectional area of the schematics of the uploaded asteroid. Use these to approximate and estimate how big your rocket should be and so you can morph it well.
All right, Mission Control. I think we're ready to fly.
Just in time. The first asteroid is approaching now. It looks like you'll only have 1 minute to start, so I suggest you guys start building now.
All right, so I'm gonna start by building my shape. I see that a lot of the shape is kind of focused towards on the right side, so I'm gonna use a lot more of my clay in that area to make sure it doesn't tip over when the slider comes through. It's also slightly curved at the top, so I'm gonna make sure to put that shape into my design as I'm doing it. This looks about right.
Mission Control, how much time do we have left?
15 seconds left, team.
Oh geez, time is really cracking down on me. Let me make sure to align my shape. There's 2 grid lines to the left of the shape, so I think I'm gonna have to account for that when I'm
Last few
putting it
seconds,
onto the
team.
slide.
Slide those platforms in or else you'll get hit. 5, 4. Looks like you guys got it. Watch out, Llama team. The asteroid's coming.
All right. All right, let's see if we get through.
Darn it, I miscalculated my eigenvectors.
Yes, I'm getting home.
Yes, my rocket made it.
Nice, I dodged my first attack.
Good job, Llama team. David, be more careful next time. Make sure you take a coin out of your pot to make sure you keep track of the damage. Continue to get hit, and you'll be out of the game.
Nice job, Team Llama. Looks like we're on our way home.
This is why I became an astronaut, for the adrenaline rush.
Good job, Team Llama. I've done another scan of the on-pushing asteroid field, and I've completed an array of the variety of different shapes you'll see. There'll be different geometric shapes that you see throughout the game, so make sure you're ready to morph and go with Asteroid Evader. Let's open it up to News Channel 10250 back on Earth for some interview questions.
Nope.
This mic isn't on here.
Can we come forward?
Should we bring our helmets?
We don't have to keep those.
No?
No. You found one?
Are there any questions for Llama? Oh, we didn't have her. Is there a question over there? Okay. What are you planning to do with this game in the future?
Yeah, so I think one of the plans we really liked is having kids be able to interact and like choose what kind of shapes they want. So we're thinking maybe having some sort of interactive thing online where they can create the shapes in a wall, and then like it would be vinyl cut for them so they could play with the shape that they created.
Any more questions? Yes.
You have to play around with materials with bed adhesion for the clay because obviously that's going to be an operating factor for whether or not you get swept off.
Actually, we tested a lot of different materials when we decided on our clay. So first, I think we started out with Play-Doh because it's the most child-friendly. Like, it's edible, it doesn't really hurt a lot of people. But then we realized that like the problem with Play-Doh was that it like drooped a lot. So we kind of experimented with like modeling clay, sculpting clay, and I think that the one we settled on was kind of best because it provided like the best ratio of like standing up while also being like moldable, and you were able to make a lot of different shapes with it. So that's why we chose the ones that we did. It's also colored, and it's a rainbow theme, so.
Any more questions? Yes, back there.
How did you get the idea? Was it from a game show? Or?
How did you get this idea?
Yeah, so originally, like, I remember just watching that show Hole in the Wall, and I was like, yo, it's pretty cool. Like, maybe we can make that as some sort of game. But, like, I don't know. So then we wanted to miniaturize it and like have it like as a toy, and we thought it'd be really cool to have kids thinking about geometric shapes and cross-sectional areas. That was really cool.
Well, that's all the time we have for Llama.
Hey, Wase, did you hear about those pandas that got in a food fight last week?
No, I didn't. What happened to them?
Well, I heard they got some pretty bad bamboo boos.
That was awful.
You could say it was unbearable.
All right, now before they all bamboo us off the stage, us pandas will get out of the way and let the real pandas take the floor.
Let's hear some pandemonium for Team Panda.
And that tree over there was the 200 tree, fed only by soylent and found in the sun-starved MIT wilderness.
Wow, so cool. Anyway, when are we gonna get to the end of that dumb rainbow you wanted to follow?
Okay, one, rainbows aren't dumb. Everybody who knows anything knows that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, and I need that pot of gold to pay for my MIT tuition.
You know what? I hate hiking. I hate nature. I wish I had a cool toy to play with. Man, if only.
If only.
If only.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa, what's that?
I don't know. Don't get too close though. It looks like one of those crafty MIT hacks.
You know what? We've been out here for hours. I want to see what this is.
What is it?
I think it's a cool toy. Everybody knows you find cool toys out in the middle of nowhere. Hey, there's a button on the side.
Let's press it.
I'm gonna press it. I'm gonna press some other buttons. Wow,
Whoa.
that sounds like a pulsating inline duct fan.
What does that even mean?
It means my wish came true. It's a cool toy for me to play with.
Okay.
Is someone playing with me toy?
Ah! Hello!
Hello, friends.
Hello, oddly short man.
Are you a leprechaun? You don't look like one.
Hey, come on, man. It's 2019. We can do better than that. But congratulations, you've made it to the end of the rainbow.
Nice.
And also, it seems along the way, you've found my toy. Lucky catch. It's a very special toy. However, I cannot let you have it. The only way you can have it is if you pass my challenge. Are you ready for this challenge?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful! Very well then. The first step to this challenge is that you must fill in the blanks to understand the rules of my game, Lucky Catch. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Very well then. For the first riddle, our first sentence, the first rule. You can catch the tokens as they fly through the
air?
Yes! Correct! Very good. Next, for the next question. Or using the magnetic, or you can pick the tokens up off the ground using the magnetic part of your net. Splendid! Very good. Yes, absolutely wonderful. Very well then. Before you can have my treasure, you must play against my trusty two sidekick leprechauns and to see who is the luckiest catcher of them all.
All right, let's go.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Got this.
Very well. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Let the fun begin. 3, 2, 1, play! I called Leopard Tech for something.
Wow!
Good! Yes, use those ones.
Oh.
My God! Foul play! Foul play! Foul play! Come on, Leprechauns, you're better than this. Use the magnetic parts, catch them. Very good.
Can I stick my hand in here?
No. There's a protective grate. You're fine.
Oh, that sounds
But
so
don't
safe.
do it. It's cheating.
Okay.
Well, it seems that our Leprechauns have ruined the game, as always. Knocked it over. That's okay. Where is me lucky button? There it is. The game is over. The game's over.
So, how do I know that I've won?
Well, it's it's simple. I mean, you're an MIT student. You count, and based on the given assigned values of the coins, you tally them up. And so, obviously, clovers are worth 1 point. Coins are worth 2 points, and your very rare rainbows are worth a giant, ginormous 5 points.
Okay. So it looks like I have 3 clovers, 1 gold coin, and 1 rainbow for a grand total of 10 points.
You're real sharp.
Thank
Wow.
you. Try to beat that.
You really suck at this game.
Oh.
I have 5 clovers and 3 rainbows for a total of 20 points.
Wonderful, splendid. Julian, you are a champion. Yes, Julian. So, Julian, that means you get to go home with all your loot. And Lindsay, you got to stick around for Q&A.
But my tuition.
I don't care.
Do we have any questions for Panda? Yes, over there. What inspired you to make this toy?
It's kind of the elephant in the room. I mean, the elephant. But, well, we thought that that game was kind of dry. And so we wanted to update it and have some new features. Unfortunately, the Leprechauns ruined it and knocked it over. It's okay. And so we added some functionality where it rotates while it's playing. The tokens are actually, if the thing wasn't knocked over, they would fall at different, speeds. So it kind of makes it more challenging to catch certain tokens, like the rare ones. And also just, I don't know, just kind of going along with the theme.
Any more questions? Right here.
How easy is it to set up the toy?
How easy is it to set up the toy?
It's actually really easy, yeah. There's a Lazy Susan on the bottom that you put the pot on top of, and after that, all you have to do is press 1 button.
Oh, a Lazy Susan is the thing that helps it spin.
Yeah,
It's a turntable.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Yes.
So, how do you, to play new games, you have to put all the tokens and stuff back in? Or how can you play multiple rooms?
Yeah,
How do you play multiple games?
Yeah, so it's actually really easy. The big rainbow tube on top makes reloading them really easy, and also the tokens are magnetic, so picking up them off the ground is just like a fun part of the game because you can use the back of the nets to pick them up. So we kind of wanted to make the cleanup stage more fun, so that's how we did that.
We have time for one more question. Yes.
Yeah, this is from a leprechaun. Is your beard real?
I took No Shave November seriously.
Awesome, let's give it up for Panda.
Hey everyone, I'm Lauren, this is Fernando, and we're here to introduce Team Meerkat.
Yeah! Did somebody say Team Meerkat? What? No, Quinn. Meerkat. Yeah, that's what I said! Team Meerkat!
Quinn, have you even seen a meerkat before?
Let me tell you something, Lauren. I see a meerkat every day in the mirror. Quinn, we don't have time for this. Let's go. Okay. Give it up for Team Meerkat. And Team Meerkat, yeah!
Man, this arcade is boring. I've seen all these games before. I'm leaving.
Yeah, come here.
Wait, I've never seen this machine before. Dynamic darts. Okay, apple, bunny, rainbow, fly, cupcake. Wow, over 10 levels. Okay, let me try the cupcake level. Dart nabbit.
That was a close one.
What? Did anybody else hear that?
Yeah, I did. Because I said it.
Who are you?
Don't be so dramatic. I'm the cupcake from the game you were just playing.
This game?
Yeah. Bro.
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry. Did I hurt you?
It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. The dots are made out of a soft foam, so they're safe for both me and you. But they're still shaped and weighted perfectly, so it flies straight when you throw it.
Okay. Wait. I'm talking to a cupcake right now.
Right.
Is this magic or am I losing my mind?
Neither, I hope. Dynamic dots works by using a touchscreen that can tell when you hit the moving object. And when you hit that object, it interacts with you by changing shape, color, and making noise.
Objects like you?
Yeah, and there are more of us as well. You can find them at their different levels, and they each have different ways you can play with them. Let me show you. Let's go play.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah. Let's see. So my favorite levels. Yes. Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa what?
Konnichiwa. It means hello in Japanese. Come on. See, I've been sprucing up my Japanese since I started playing this language game. In this game, all you have to do is hit some of the flags that represent different languages, and when you hit a flag, it says hello in that language. Aren't they so welcoming?
Okay. I see. So konnichiwa is hello in Japanese.
That's right.
But I want to play a different level.
I'm glad you asked. So we have a dedicated back button. If you ever get tired, stuck, or just want to switch things up, just hit that back button, and you can go back to the home page and choose a new level that you want.
Okay, I want to play the bunny level I saw earlier.
Oh, good choice. You see, that's a mission level. You are the farmer. That rabbit is trying to eat all your carrots, and you gotta stop that before it eats all of them. You got it?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's give this a shot. Come on, hit that button. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, you almost got that one. Oh!
That's crazy! Yeah, I'm so happy I won, but where did the rest of the darts go?
Oh, yes. You see, it just rolls down this platform and lands in the bed over here. So whenever you run out of the dots, you can just come to the side, pick one up, so the fun never ends.
Okay. I want to play another level.
Another level? What could we play today? I've got it. Do you know how to drive?
No, I'm 9.
Oh, yes. I forgot Dynamic Dots is a game meant for kids aged 8 to 12. Silly me. It's a good thing it's perfect for kids your height. It's tall enough so you can just see the board, and it's deep enough so that it's challenging enough for you to play. But it's a good thing that anyone can play a Rainbow Road level. You see, in this level, all you have to do is hit to the right or the left of the car to steer the car. You avoid the bad items, but you pick up the good ones.
I want to play.
Go for it.
Honey, it's time to go. But Mom, there's so much left to see and do. Come on, we have to leave now. Okay, Cupcake, it was really great meeting you, but I gotta go. I'm gonna miss you.
Whoa, don't get so sappy with me. I'm always gonna be behind this, so just come back later and play the game. Peace out, G. It's not that serious.
Konnichiwa, Mom. That means hello in Japanese. I learned that from Dynamic Darts.
You learned that from this game? Wow, okay, 5 more minutes, but then we have to go answer audience questions.
Oh,
Okay, any questions for Meerkat? Yes, over there. How did you come up with this idea?
Well, we had a long ideation period during 200. We actually had a challenge to come up with as many ideas in I don't remember, 5 minutes, and some teams came up with 100. Dynamic darts actually we came up with it during a homework assignment we had to ideate, but it's not the same game that we came up with. It's not the same game that it is today. We had the help of our mentors as well that really helped us refine the idea, so that was really awesome.
Yes, over here.
Oh, yeah. So the kind of touchscreen uses optical touchscreen. So one thing we didn't know before we started this was that there were different kinds of touchscreens. So there's capacitive, pressure, and optical. Optical just uses infrared to detect where it was hit. So basically, in theory, you could use any object to hit the screen. So that way it just worked out well.
Any more questions? Yes, over here.
I remember. How are you guys able to shape the darts out of foam so nicely?
So we 3D printed a mold, a 3-piece mold, and then poured flex foam at 10 in and cured.
We have time for one more question. What was your favorite part about building this toy?
Playing it ourselves, probably.
Yeah.
Awesome, let's give it up for Meerkat.
Koalas, quite elusive creatures. Rarely do you see more than 2 in the PDL at once, let alone a full pack of 5. Wait, do you hear that? It's Team Koala!
How loud is it? Just
Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
Zippy! Where are you, Zippy? Have you seen Zippy? Is a monkey this big? No? Nobody?
Hey, Zookeeper Jasmine, don't worry, I found your pet monkey.
Oh my god, that's great. This monkey just doesn't stay put.
I totally get what you mean. Wow, our zoo is so empty. We zookeepers really need to step up our game.
But how can we get more customers?
Ooh, ooh, ah! Oh my god, genius. That's so smart. If we had taller animals, then people could see them from further away and they'd want to come to our zoo. Ooh, ooh, ah! All right, wait, Zippy, where do you want to go? Ooh, ooh. Okay, sounds good. Hey, boss, what should we do?
Let's start playing. This is Zippy Zoos. This is our platform where you're going to build the blocks on top of. So to play, you're going to press this button. Press the button to pick which body part you're going to put the animal on top of. Here, Emily has it demonstrated on her head, but it can also go on your arm or her shin. Once you're all strapped up, then you press the button again to start the timer. Then using the handle, you're going to pick up the blocks and stack them on top of the platform. Whoa, I know. And each block is 1 point, and then when you hear the music start speeding up, you're going to know that you should use a head block, which is one of these special blocks to top your tower. And these are worth 3 points. The toy is meant for children ages 8 to 12, and it's for 2 to 4 people. Yeah. But I guess Emily took quite a bit of time. I feel like we're going to be losing customers if she doesn't speed up. I don't know.
I know that I'm the fastest zookeeper out there, so I don't really know what you mean.
Do you guys know what this calls for? What? It's a face-off.
A face-off? Okay, fine.
Welcome. right, this is Ramos and his monkey Yippee, and me, Emily, and her monkey Zippy. Okay? All right, told you to attach the claw to your head. And the timer is gonna begin. Ready, set, go. All right. Emily's in the lead. All right, Zion, you can do it. Emily's in the lead. She's going. Notice how the platform makes it a little shaky, so there's an added challenge, you know? We like the challenge. All right. Time's running out. Emily's in the lead. And time is up. Looks like. Okay. Looks like Emily is our winner. Give it up for Emily. And wow, look at all these customers that have joined us. I'm sure they all have so many questions for us. Thank you.
Okay. Do we have questions? Okay. Do we have questions for Koala? Any questions for Koala? Yes, back there. How are the monkey arms powered?
So there's a pulling mechanism that goes through. There's like two pieces of acrylic, and there's a pulling mechanism that goes through. And this is like a bike sheath. It's called like a Bowden cable. And when you pull it, then there's a cable inside that pulls these two claws closed.
Any more questions? Yes.
When you guys were testing, did you see any like accidental hitting each other?
In the testing, did you ever accidentally hit each other?
We didn't really notice that. We saw actually instead like some children were helping, working together. They were helping each other out. In this round, Yippee and Zippy were had a little extra fighting, but you know, other than that, there was no hitting each other.
Thank you, Jasmine.
Thank you.
Any more questions? What was the most challenging part of building your toy?
So we had a couple different mechanisms that we tried to implement for opening and closing the claw. And this iteration is actually a little heavy, so it was kind of hard for us to figure out how to like make it so that when you like pull on the handle, it wouldn't like drag the toy because of the torque. So we like ended up having to use a handle, and then it was like we used acrylic, and it's like hollow, so it's a little lighter, so it doesn't like if you put it on your head, it doesn't just fall off immediately.
Awesome. Great job, Koala.
Yes,
Breaking news! Narwhals everywhere are emerging from the Charles River and walking the earth.
You mean unicorns, right? I've seen them on the streets, and every time a traffic light changes color, they do a new trick.
No, see, that's a narwhal.
I wonder what he's doing.
Well, we're about to find out. Introducing Team Narwhal.
Ladies and gentlemen of the scientific community, we are so honored to have you here today at the Scientific Investigation in Lifestyle and Labor Improvements, or the SILLY Conference for short. We have designed a revolutionary new product to usher in a new age of society.
We have spent decades doing research trying to find the perfect solution to the most prominent problem in the 21st century today. And that is the fact that walking, frankly, it's just not fun anymore.
As you can tell by this highly scientific graph here, the longer you walk, just the more bored you feel. So, don't worry, we found the solution to this modern day crisis. Without further ado, we introduce Red Light, Rainbow Light.
No longer will pedestrians have to walk everywhere like a boring person. With Red Light, Rainbow Light, pedestrians are free to engage in a variety of fun and silly movements in order to get to their destination. For example, red, stop. Orange, roll. Yellow, walk. Green, run. Blue, crawl. Purple, hop.
All of our cities should no longer be boring. We want them to be as vibrant as you are. So, our toy is easy enough too, so that any 6 to 12-year-old can play.
The housing is made up of highly advanced scientific improvements. First of all, the innovative hexagonal shape for the housing. In addition, it's also designed to be bottom heavy, so that it's completely impossible to tip over, most of the time. In addition, each face is designed to change color to indicate what action each pedestrian is intended to perform. And don't worry about remembering what actions actually need to be done, because there's also a speaker located right below the housing that will call out the action. That way, pedestrians can focus on more important things, like getting to their destination as quick as they can in as fun of a way as they possibly can. There's also buttons located at the base, which, when pressed, will cause the housing to flash the color of the button pressed to indicate that that player made it to the middle first. And don't worry about pressing the button too hard, because it can... An audio cue will also play. And don't worry about pressing the button too hard, because they can take a lot of force. Ta-da. Overall, the housing is designed to be lightweight and mobile, so that even a child can carry it. And there's also a battery pack inside of the housing, so that it's lightweight, or so that it's good, or it's rechargeable for hours upon hours of urban fun.
And as for those pesky city intersections where millions of people cross them every day, no worries. Red Light, Rainbow Light has got you covered. Accommodating not 4, not 5, but up to 6 players, Red Light, Rainbow Light is perfect for all sorts of family fun. To demonstrate, we have a few of our unpaid interns here to play around in Red Light, Rainbow Light.
So the first thing that'll happen is Red Light, Rainbow Light will choose a random color to start.
Go. Roll.
It chose orange, so they must roll.
Hop.
Purple light, hop.
Stop.
Red light, freeze in place.
Crawl.
Blue light, crawl.
Run.
And then finally, green light, run to your destination.
Blue wins.
Looks like the blue intern wins. Congratulations. Congratulations, you get 10 times your pay, which happens to be 0, so you get 0 money.
Red Light, Rainbow Light is designed to restart automatically, so you can play as many times as you want to. We'd like to thank you all for your attention. We're expecting our Nobel Prize in the mail now, and we'd now like to open the floor to questions.
Any questions for Narwhal? Yes?
Yeah. What did you say? The inspiration for the game?
Okay.
So, So like red light, green light was our original inspiration for the game. And so we decided to play off of that idea and to make it a lot more interesting and fun by adding more colors and more actions.
Any more questions for Narwhal? Yes. Yes?
How did you go about programming everything like speakers and the lights?
How did you program the speakers and the lights?
Yeah, so everything is powered off of a single teensy, and the teensy is wired together with an audio shield, and all of the lights and everything is just using the standard Adafruit NeoPixel library, which you can find online. So most of the resources are things that have been made in the past, and we just worked mostly on integrating them all into a single teensy board.
Yes, over here. Oh, never mind. Any other questions? Yeah. So why did you choose to use the smaller buttons?
Well, for one, they fit better on the base. They're easier to transport. And two, those are the materials we could find because we actually struggled to find buttons online that could actually come in multiple colors and were actually larger than this.
Yeah, we ended up like spray painting a few of our extra colors on there too. And there's a weird backing, what he's mentioning, to some buttons, which just, these buttons work pretty great though, which is, we're fine.
They work, that's fine.
Awesome, great job, Narwhal.
Roar! Jerry, why are you such a nervous Rex?
Oh, Terry, I'm so bored. There's nothing new to play with.
Oh no, what will we do?
Jurassic times call for Jurassic measures. Did you hear? A bunch of T-Rexes made a new toy.
Oh, wow!
That sounds dynamite.
Give it up for Team T-Rex!
Clicker? No, you guys, okay, all right, I'm coming with you guys.
It was at this point they knew there could only be one true disco champion. Good thing they came to Club Disco on Tuesday night, because that's when we play Disco Scram! That, my friend, is Disco Scram. Usually the whole game is in that, but after working all day today, it decided not to work for you guys. So today, I'll be your Disco Scram. Whoa, Disco Scram, what's that all about? Disco Scram has two main parts, dancing and mini games.
Mini games? Tell me more, man.
Okay, and you can call me Steve. So Disco Scram has three types of mini games. 1, running. 2, dancing. 3, tagging. And each game you can be one winner or there can be multiple winners. So no matter what, you can win. Next, everyone grabs a wristband, slaps it on. There can be up to 8 players, and each color refers to a different button on the disco. So everybody, grab your wristbands.
I'm green.
I'm orange.
I'm yellow.
Disco Dan is red. So we dance to groovy music and then play radical mini games?
My groovy friend, you are right. Inside the disco, there is a speaker, and that speaker announces random mini games and plays disco music, so you don't have to do anything. But today, I'll be doing everything. On the front, there is a little button. You press that to enter your points, and then your points light up, like so. Then, 5 first to 5 points, you win. Also, on the top, there's a little button. That top button starts the game, but wait, there's more. It also resumes the game. No! All right, so let's play
Disco Scram!
Time to dance. Upcoming, we have conga craze. In that game, you form a conga line. Conga craze on yellow. Come on, everybody, let me do that conga. Come on, everybody, let me see that bumba. Come on, everybody, let me do that conga. Come on, everybody, let me do that conga. Bump, 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 bump. Oh no, it looks like Orange lost. Everybody enter your points unless you're orange. All right, get back to dancing, and I want to see you guys boogie in your seats too. All right, next we got Boogie Battle. 2 colors dance against each other, and you decide the winner. Boogie Battle, red, go! Boogie Wonderland! Yeah, green, you're up. So who do you think won? Red? Or green? It looks like green won that one. And since Club Disco is closing a little early today, it looks like green's gonna be our disco champion. Or should I say, disco scrampion? Now, all you gotta do is grab some friends, play some different games, dance. No, you're gonna dance. You're gonna play some different games, and you're gonna win. And that, my friends, is Disco Scram. Any questions? Or shall I say, any disquestions?
Do we have any questions for T-Rex?
Oh my god.
Anybody? Yes, right here.
How do you play the mini running games? There are many mini games you can play in which running is there. So
How do you
play that?
how do you play the like running mini games?
Well, there's like a mini game called Catch That Color, and basically, like if the disco says red, everyone has to catch red, and then they have like a certain time to catch red and then come back to the central disco, and then start dancing again, and yeah. That's how you play the game.
We also envisioned it would be a standalone game, so you wouldn't have to plug it into a wall, and you would be able to play outside also. So that way you could run around as much as you wanted.
Any more questions? Yes.
It's so bright. How many LEDs did you put in there?
How many LEDs are in your toy?
700. 700. And we had to solder every single one of them.
We have time for one last question. Yes. Yes, what's the question?
I can't even see.
Are you the one that won Heartthrob?
I mean, yeah.
Awesome, let's give it up for T-Rex.
Why do you look so unamused? I don't think it started. No, it has not started. The light came on? Oh, okay. Why do you look so unamused?
What do you mean?
I mean, you're standing there looking so bored.
I am, but what can I do?
Let's pull out the punches and smash away that boredom.
Get ready for a knockout and let's welcome Team Moose.
Oi, Ryan, I'm bored.
Yeah, me too.
Well, what should we do?
I don't know, it's raining outside, so we're stuck inside. Wanna play some video games?
Nah, I want to get moving. How about we play this awesome new game, Box Buddy?
Boxing? Wouldn't you get hurt if you boxed?
Not with this toy.
Sounds great.
Let's go training.
Welcome to the world's first annual WIBIB competition, which stands for When I'm Bored, I Box. Now, basically, you're in for a real treat tonight because we have two kids full of energy, ready to box their hearts out in the arena. But before you get worried, there's going to be no physical contact in this match, thanks to this awesome new toy called Box Buddy. So, pretty sure most of you probably don't know how Box Buddy works, so let me give you a quick rundown. There is 2 punching bags, and each one is for each competitor, and they correlate to each LED light strip, which shows your health bar. As you punch your bag, your opponent's health bar is going to start to flash out, which will then, once it gets to the very bottom, it will flash red, showing that you lost the match. And then, once you finish, you can just hit this big red button, which will allow you to reset or restart the game. So now that you have a general gist of how it works, let's meet our players. So, wearing red tonight, we have Lisa, lightning quick Jan. So Lisa, and her coach, Sabrina. So, Lisa, she's only 7. Yeah, fair enough. She's gonna be pretty good tonight. Her punches are gonna be lightning quick, even though she's only 7, the lower age group of this toy. And she's just got a lot of speed. She's not very strong, but it'll be interesting to see her fight. And then on the other side, wearing black, we have Ryan, right hook Knoll. Yeah, that's right. Future Deke in the making we have. That's right, he's gonna be very strong, 6'4", got a beard even though he's 10. It'll be interesting to see him fight. So I'm gonna let these 2 warm up and we're gonna talk a bit of strategy together. So, essentially this game and each punching bag has an accelerometer. That accelerometer is gonna measure the oscillations and movements of the bag. So, to get the lights to start flashing out, you gotta punch the bag either as hard or as quick as you can to get the accelerator moving. Lisa, she's not very strong, so she's gonna go for quick punches. Ryan, he's got a lot of strength to him, so he's gonna go for big, powerful punches. So, this half of the room, it's gonna be cheering for Lisa, Team Red. Let's hear it for her. Yeah, that's right. This half of the room is going to be going for Ryan. So, right now the team is pretty evenly matched, and we're not entirely sure how it's gonna go down. So let's have them fight, and we're gonna bring on our ref, Maya Reyes, to start them off.
Yes, Maya! Yes, Maya! Okay, guys, when the light turns green, you're gonna start boxing. Okay, ready?
Here we go. Ryan's starting off real strong. Lisa's going hard, though. She's got this. She's going. Ryan's slowly fading, though. He's fading. Lisa may just take it. She's got it. She keeps going. Ryan is struggling. Oh, here we go. Yes! Lisa, lightning quick Jan, is our champion. So, I'm going to bring all of our players back up here so we can have a few questions and talk a bit about the game. So Lisa, obviously an amazing match you just had.
Thank you.
Can you possibly talk me through a bit how you trained for this?
With this new toy Box Buddy, I can train at home with anyone I want. With the adjustable stand and the foldable footboard, I can just pull it out of my closet and play it with anyone I see.
Super true. So Sabrina, coach and mother here, can you please add on to that?
I've got to say, watching Box of Buddy games is always so exciting. The game's always so active, energetic. The energy in the room is just so happy.
I definitely recommend buying this game to any parent out there in the audience right now.
Spoken like a wise woman and an amazing coach. So, again, congrats on winning. Black team. I'm sure you're pretty disappointed in those results. No, you had a great time because it's Boxa Buddy, but can you possibly talk me through it, what you maybe would change if you did it again?
Well, even though I lost, still had a great time, and I can't wait for the rematch. But I think next time I'm going to be going with the my left hook.
Yeah, that would be a nice change, I'm sure. Now, Coach, Jesse, anything you'd like to add to that?
Well, it is a shame that my son lost, but he still had a great time playing this game. This Boxer Buddy makes competitive matches like this fun for both the winner and the loser.
Very true. So unfortunately, there's no time for the rematch tonight, but we would love to have any questions now from the audience.
Do we have any questions for Moose? What was your favorite part about building this toy?
Punching it.
It's a good favorite part. Any other questions? Yes.
I see a lot of exposed wires on the ground. Is there a plan in the future to maybe childproof that a bit more and make it safer for walking and being around?
Well, the wires aren't technically exposed because they're still insulated, but we could easily put them inside of a bigger, yeah. The wires aren't technically exposed because they're still insulated, but we could still put a bigger cable around them and run them through that and it will still work just fine. Oh, it's not on?
Do we have any more questions for Moose? Yes.
Is there any mechanism in place to prevent tipping or knocking over?
So right now, primarily it's done by the foldable footboard. So that actually uses the player's weight so that it won't fall over unless they're punching harder than their weight, which shouldn't be happening. And then there's also just a lot, like it's been screwed through using plastic, so it's quite sturdily on.
Do we have more questions? What was the most challenging part about building your toy?
I can do this one. Actually, I want to mic up. So the accelerometers are being very finicky with us, and so we had to make a last-minute change and move the Arduinos from the control box into the actual box mech themselves because too long of wires messed with our data, and so that was the hardest part, kind of figuring that out and troubleshooting it.
Cool. Great job, Moose.
Sorry.
Once upon a time, there was a baby octopus. An ugly baby octopus. All the other baby octopi teased him because of his extra arms and his pointy head. Ha! But when the baby octopus grew up, he looked in the mirror and realized,
Wait a minute. I'm not an ugly octopus. I'm a beautiful squid.
Can you tell the difference between a squid and an octopus? How about a dolphin and a shark? Let's find out with
Team Squid.
Oh my gosh, this feels so long and slimy. It must be some sort of eel? The disrespect. I got scales, man. Oh my god, it feels like a friendly dolphin.
Friendly dolphin? I'm a shark, king of the ocean.
A shark? Ah! Uh-oh.
Neither are working.
Breaking news. Jellyfish, urchin, and shark incidents are at an all-time high, and today is no exception. I'm here in Miami Beach, Florida, where Anna, yet another young, unsuspecting swimmer, has had a close encounter with one of the dangerous creatures of the sea. These kids today just can't seem to distinguish animals, and these injuries are all too common. But an innovative new toy on the market seeks to help kids distinguish animals based on touch. Here with the latest, Brendan.
The game is Deep Sea Urchin, an underwater experience for children. Players use their hands to feel around underneath the surface of the water. They can find for animals, which are both harmful and safe. Players can then pick those animals out and put them in their nets. Every player gets the chance to play. We have up to 4 players at once. Here to demonstrate are Kat and Anna.
Ooh.
When players search for their animals, you can pick up a good animal. This animal is safe, and these come in 2 colors, green or blue. Green animals score you more points because they're harder to distinguish. However, the urchin is the most valuable of all. When you pick up a good animal, you should put it in your own net. However, there are dangerous animals in the ocean. These dangerous animals are pink. If you pick up a dangerous animal, you should put it in your opponent's net, and it will subtract points from their total.
This is so cool, but kind of easy. Hey, no peeking. Put your risers on and let's play for real.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, that's my hand, not an object.
Okay, I feel the tail on this one. I don't know. I'm just gonna put it in your basket.
Oh boy. Oh my god, this is so weird and slimy.
The water beads are non-toxic. When it's time for cleanup, you can dump the entirely environmentally safe water beads and then refill them using the Deep Sea Urchin refill pack.
I can feel the tip of the swordfish. I just think this is a bad one.
I don't even know anymore, dear.
Same. Okay. Oh, this one feels super spiky. That means it's a pufferfish, which is bad.
No, put it in your basket. Oh, this one's slimy. I know. Dude, I got the urchin. You're done. You're done.
Time is running out. You only have 10 seconds left.
Oh my god, I gotta get one more. This, I don't
No,
know what
dude,
to
get out of the way. Get out of the way.
It's fine.
4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up.
All right, how do we know who won? Let's count up the points. Come on. Oh man, nothing in this basket. I got 3 bad ones. You know, I got 2 bad ones, but look at all these good ones. We already know who's the winner here.
Congratulations. Well, deep sea urchin. Back to you, Quentin.
Thanks, Brendan. Anna's been honing her skills with deep sea urchin for the past few weeks. Let's see how well it's honed her senses.
Ah, definitely a fish over there. And that, well, that's definitely a shark. Ah, there we go. Now there's some music.
All right, let's take some questions.
I'm really close.
Let's bring it forward for Q&A. Does anyone have questions for Squid? Yes, over there.
All right, I got you with that. Okay, so the colored creatures like that are blue and pink, I made them out of this thing called smooth cast, and it's like a type of plastic. And then the green animals, they're out of silicone. It's called dragon skin. And then like these animals are worth more just because they take longer to make.
They're also harder to find because of the
Like
different material.
squishiness with the water beads. Mm-hmm.
Do we have any more questions? Yes, back there.
Is there any potential for a choking hazard with these toys?
Is there a potential choking hazard with this toy?
Well, our main target age range is 6 to 9, which is well above the choking hazard of 3 and up, which the water beads themselves have been displayed over. So we don't see any potential for choking with our toy.
In talking to parents as well at like the play testing, they didn't express any concern even when directly asked about it. So.
Any more questions? Yes.
Where'd you get such a great name?
How did you come up with your name?
We're just geniuses.
I think we have time for one more question. Yes. What were the nets made out of?
Laundry baskets.
There we go.
Specifically, we believe nylon.
Awesome. So good job, Team Squid.
Did you hear Kim Kardashian had her baby and Khloe's getting married? Is she gonna name her baby after a religious figure or a direction this time? And I thought Chloe was married. I can't keep up with the Kardashians.
Forget keeping up with the Kardashians. Have you tried keeping up with the Joneses? I just had their kid playing with this cool new toy.
They always have the best stuff.
Seriously.
So what's the new toy?
It's called Keeping Up with the Colors.
That sounds like something I can keep up with.
Introducing
Team Hedgehog!
So it's getting kind of late. How about we start off with a good bedtime story? Once upon a time, in the far, far away land of Canada, there lived a young wizard named Gerard Potter. She was always stuck in her brother Harry's shadow, so one day she decided to get revenge. To show her power, she decided to steal all the color from the world. The once beautiful and joyful world became full of misery and sorrow. And ever since then, people have dreamed of the day that color would return to the world.
Can you guys believe this? We've been searching for months and we can't find color anywhere.
Don't worry, guys. I'm sure we'll find something in this mysterious jungle.
What's this jungle called again?
I think it was something like MIT. Legend has it that people that step foot in this place get haunted by some monsters called P-sets, so we better watch out.
Yes, Jorge! Hey, wait, guys, check this out. What is this?
I don't know. There's so many buttons here. Wait, I think this is a power button? Wait, whoa, there's colors.
Whoa! Whoa, where'd all this color come from?
I am Gerard Potter! The greatest wizard in all the land. No one recognized my brilliance, so I stole the colors and trapped them in this game. Wow, someone takes grudges a little bit too seriously.
Wow, yeah, you need help, dude. But that's not going to stop us from returning color to the land.
Wow, in order to restore color, you'll have to beat me at my game, which you'll never do.
Is this thing like hot potato or something? Are we just supposed to throw it or yeet it somewhere?
No. This is called the Game Master. It will flash a sequence of 5 colors. Once all the 5 colors have been shown, do your best to memorize the pattern and put it back into your controller. If you successfully enter the pattern, which you won't, a light will light up on the side of the console, indicating your score. Once you have 10 lights, you defeated the game.
That's so easy. We can do that.
Well, let's see about it. Who's ready for their demise?
Yo, I got this.
Whoa! You're a little young.
Buddy.
We don't want you ruining our chances at returning the colors.
Actually, you only have to be 7 to play.
All right, well, we love Steven, but he's not exactly the best at playing games like this, so we're trying to be nice about it.
Oh, man. You know what? Jorge can play. Jorge's got this.
I got this.
You're hopeless, but I'll cut you some slack this time. If you can beat me even once, I'll restore color to the world.
Easy.
Determined to restore color to the world, the kids got ready to play the game. Little did they know, however, the wizard was up to something evil. While the console flashes the colors in a random order, it was going to say the names of random colors to throw the kids off.
Yellow, blue, red, green, orange, white.
Wait, no! You didn't tell me there would be noise coming from this? You cheated! Liar, liar, pants on fire!
I told you would never beat me!
Oh!
Whoa, we got this. See, clearly you have to focus on what you see and try to block out what you hear. I challenge you, wizard.
Larissa!
Yellow, blue, green, pink, red.
Yes!
No!
Colors
Darn
restored.
I thought I would beat you and keep the world suffering. I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids.
And just like that, color was restored to humanity. People all over the world celebrated, and legend has it that people still play the game Keeping Up with the Colors. That brings us to today. The only question left is,
can you keep up?
And now let's see if we can keep up with your questions.
Great job! Does anyone have questions for Team Hedgehog? Anybody? Yes.
Have you guys ever considered having like multiple speeds so that it gets harder and harder?
Have you guys considered having multiple speed modes?
Yeah, so this is something that we play tested at the Children's Museum, and we tried different varieties of levels, so easy, medium, hard, with different amount of colors that would be shown. And the kids had a little bit of difficulty when it was a large amount of numbers, so we tried to keep it at 4, 5, or 6 colors for them.
Great answer.
Thank you.
Any more questions? What was your favorite part about working on this toy?
This morning, for sure.
What part were you working on this morning?
We were running into a few memory issues with the Arduino, so we had to sort of optimize for what we wanted to show off and what we want to play with after the presentation. But it was fun to bond with all the members working on the toy together.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Yes.
Are like the colors like patterns predetermined, or like are they in a memory, or are they like randomly generated every game?
Yeah, we use the Arduino's random function. We seed it with one of the unconnected analog pins to generate a number between 1 and 7. And then we use a sound matching algorithm to match it to a different sound than the color that is being shown.
Great job, Team Hedgehog!
Okay, so I do know that camels are mammals.
True.
What else do I know? My teacher told me they're like large ships that like travel back and forth across the desert. They just carry stuff, right?
We are so much more than that. We have good eyesight and good hearing, and we can run up to 40 miles per hour.
So just really fast worker animals then.
Furthermore, like humans, we can spit and hold a grudge.
I see. That's very interesting to know.
We are bright and perceptive. We are affectionate and hardworking, and we are patient, and we are playful, just like our own
Team Camel!
The little train and his friends saved the day once again, and they all lived happily ever after. Josiah? Well, I guess he enjoyed that story. I wonder what he's going to be dreaming about tonight. Well, good night, son.
Whoa, where am I? What is this place?
Well, welcome to Dreamland, where kids' dreams come true.
Whoa, what can I do here?
You can do anything, be anything, create anything.
Whoa, I don't know what I want.
Ah, but I do, Josiah.
Wait, how do you know my name?
Well, I know everything, and I know how much you love trains. That's why I brought you something special. Introducing the Ratchet Railroad. The Ratchet-powered train creation straight from your imagination.
Oh my gosh, this looks so amazing. Look at those colors. Look at that chimney. Look at that big thing you always see in front of all the trains. This is so amazing.
I'm glad you like it.
I have one question.
What?
What's a ratchet?
Well, ratchet is one of these levers. You just push and pull them to go forwards. It's that easy.
Oh, well, how do you get it to stop?
You just pull on this red lever,
It's that easy.
Okay, I have one more thing though.
What?
This happened to my ankle after somebody slammed a skateboard into it. Will that happen to me with this?
Oh no, we got this real soft foam cow catcher on the front to prevent any accidents.
Whoa, it's actually really soft. It's just like my mattress.
Wake up! You can't fall asleep in dreamland.
You're right, you're right, you're right, you're right.
Don't you want to take a ride on the Ratchet Railroad?
Yes, please, can I go? Can I please go?
Wait. You can't ride it just yet.
But why not? I'm big enough. I'm 8 years old.
You can't ride it alone. You need a friend.
Oh my gosh, this is my best friend Bethany. Oh my gosh,
It's good to see you.
How did you get in my dream?
I mean, I was just sleeping, chilling in my little cat onesie, you know. Dreaming about Thomas the Tank Engine, my favorite show, and then poof, I appeared here.
That's amazing. That's great.
Yeah.
Well, can we take a ride?
Of course. It's your dream. You can go anywhere you want.
Yes. Mr. Dream Wizard, sir, where can we go with this?
You can go anywhere.
Oh, anywhere. Where should we go?
How about the park?
How about your backyard?
Wait, what about the moon?
Ooh, I know where we should really go.
Oh, you're right. We should go to MIT.
Yes, then you can show it to all the cool professors and mentors there. Oh, the park is so pretty. Oh my god.
Oh, look at that.
Your backyard. I love your house. We're on the moon. Oh my gosh. Oh, MIT. Oh.
Oh, the brakes.
That was close. We almost crashed and ruined this presentation.
Thank God for these brakes.
And so Bethany and Josiah successfully made it to MIT, all thanks to the Ratchet Railroad.
Anytime, anywhere, Ratchet Railroad can take you there.
Any questions for Camel? Over there? Is that a question? Yes. Is there a weight limit to your
So
toy?
there is. We haven't tested exactly what it is, but we shoot for 8 to 12-year-olds as like an average weight area.
Any more questions? Yeah.
Yeah, so the red levers are brakes. You just pull them back.
Yes.
Oh, so it's like so the wheels are attached to separate axles. So basically, if you want to steer, you just move one side, and it causes it to turn that direction.
Kind of like a kayak. Any more questions?
There's one up there.
Oh yeah, right here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it does. We had to
So-
slow it down because we had the montage for visual effects. Things like that, yeah.
Like, it's not that hard to make.
Yes.
Is there a way you can take a U-turn or a above turn, or does it go only straight?
Yeah, so you can, so kind of back to what we were talking about, the steering, it's differential steering. So you just pump one side more and you'll slowly turn around.
Yeah, you can't really do any sharp turns, though.
Yeah.
Any more questions? Yeah, over here.
How fast does it go?
Tops like
Walking speed, average walking
3
speed.
miles
Yeah. Nothing. It's not a speed demon, but it gets there.
Wait, would that be adult walking speed or a child walking speed?
Adult walking speed.
Okay, so it is faster.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets there.
Awesome. So great job, Team Camel.
I dropped the mic.
Honk, 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 honk. Honk, honk, honk.
Goose, why are you flying by yourself? Why aren't you in a V with your other goose friends?
All my goose friends have been super busy designing this super cool new game.
What's this awesome game you're talking about? I'm getting goosebumps even thinking about it.
Well, it's pretty great, but I'll let my goose friends explain.
Welcome, Goose Team and Crystal Quest!
Welcome. I am Crystal Mountain. I am located in the ocean, surrounded by islands where 4 tribes exist. There are billions of precious gems on my surface. Once, tribes would work together to build bridges to me, and everyone was wealthy. But everything changed when the Sapphire Nation attacked.
I'm done playing fair. I want to get all the crystals for myself.
We have to stop him! But what can we do?
There's literally nothing you can do. I'm about to get all the crystals for myself.
It's a race. We must beat him before he steals all the treasure.
But doesn't he already have a head start?
Not to worry. Thanks to the verified and scientifically verified aspects of Crystal Mountain, we can meld the landscape to our will.
Let the Crystal Quest begin!
Crystal Quest is a game where the object is to reach me, Crystal Island, first. Tribes compete against each other to build bridges, and the first team to reach the center wins. There are 4 kinds of items in Crystal Quest. You have islands, boulders, me, Crystal Mountain, and bridges. But these bridges cost resources. The more islands you own, the more bridges you can build. Each turn starts with a team counting the number of islands that they own and placing that number of bridges onto the board.
Haha, I'm connected to 4 different islands. That's 4 bridges for me.
But wait a minute. You forgot the power of Crystal Mountain.
That's right. Every turn, I, Crystal Mountain, am the wild card. Teams will press the button in the center of the board, which will illuminate a mystical device known as an LED, which lights up in one of 4 different colors, which reveal power-up a team can get that turn.
The mountain is blue.
Blue means that a tribe has the ability to rotate a section of ocean to change the direction an opposing tribe was building their bridges in.
It's red.
Red means that a tribe can call fire upon the water and burn a section of an opposing team's bridge.
Ha! Take that.
Whoa, sick burn. It's yellow.
Yellow means that a tribe has the ability to isolate an island. You can remove an island from a board, disconnecting it from another tribe's network of bridges.
Oh no, now I can't connect any more bridges to that island. I feel so disconnected. Yeet! It's glowing green!
Green means that a team has 1 extra resource for that turn, so they can build 1 extra bridge.
Yes! 1 extra bridge is exactly what I needed to win the game!
So don't get too attached. The game can change at just the push of a button.
Ha! I have reached Crystal Mountain first! All the wealth is mine!
I mean, I guess we're back to sharing, right?
Says who? I know exactly what I'm going to do with my newfound wealth.
What's that?
Host a Q&A session.
Can we come forward?
Yes.
Cool.
Do people have questions for Goose? Any questions? I think I see one back there. Maybe not. Yes. So the question is, what are the clear things made out of? The little bridges, I think?
The bridges? Yes, so those were printed on one of the 3D printers in the lab. So they're made out of a company called Objet. They have like a proprietary thing. It's essentially acrylic, clear acrylic.
Any more questions? Yeah, I'm sorry, yes.
What's the estimated playtime of the game?
So the game goes around 10 to 15 minutes is what we're planning to. Especially with so much competition in the game, it is going to be a lot of delays getting to that final island.
Nice. Any more questions? Yeah.
All the pieces were designed using CAD and then they were 3D printed.
All personally designed by her.
I think we have time for one more question. Yes, over there. Are you guys thinking of continuing this game?
Yes, it's a gem.
Nice. Awesome. Great job, Team Goose.
Man, Chuck, you look kind of crabby today.
I'm not crabby. I'm a lobster. But I am excited to hear about Team Lobster's new toy. I heard it's titillating.
That's for sure, because they're one shell of a team. You've waited long enough. Give it up for Team Lobster!
Captain's log, Starbase 2WB. My crew and I have crashed on an alien planet. Our starship is destroyed, but luckily there were no casualties. We've just found an alien spaceship that looks like it's been deserted for years. Still, it's going to have to get us back to the PDL galaxy.
All right, let's get this thing off the ground.
Yes, Commander. All right, good news. It looks like all systems are in check, engines are running, and we're off the ground. Bad news. We don't know how to steer this ship.
Yeah, so I don't either.
You're joking.
Yeah, I skipped that day in commander school, so.
Of course you did.
Let's see. What about this thing? Looks like some sort of manual tilting device.
Well, no duh, Captain. According to the system files, it seems to be a steering mechanism called tilt.
Tilt. It looks like a toy to me, but let me check. Okay, so system files here say that it is a self-contained simulation of the galaxy around us. The rocket ship in the middle apparently is our ship, and the silver ball inside is the trajectory of our path.
Warning, warning, approaching black hole.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die.
Oh my gosh, Captain, click the green button and get on it now!
Is it stable?
Let me check. Okay, the design looks pretty sturdy. There's a bumper rim built into the bottom edge that will keep you from falling off and the device from slipping off from underneath you. It also says here that the device is stable enough to maintain the weight of up to 400 pounds.
Not that big.
Fatty. Got it, Captain. Got it, Captain. You can do it. According to the system files too, Captain, it seems that there's 4 quadrants on the system, and there are 4 lights in each quadrant. You should basically tilt toward the quadrant to steer the ship. Go as fast as you can.
It looks like in the simulation around us, there is a planet with rings, an asteroid field, some kind of nebula with some giant space pedigree around it, and an area full of alien space stations. And you gotta be careful for those. Those spin 360 degrees and are going really fast, so be careful.
And on top of that, Captain,
There are 4 quadrants. It's colors green, yellow, red, and blue. Tilt the ball towards the quadrant to basically switch the next area, which will be random. And then after that, you should get a point in your score meter. Right now, we don't necessarily need a point to make it out the black hole, but it'll be really cool if you could do that. You got this, Captain.
All right.
Those calves.
All right, Commander, you might have to go through some of those space rings on the planet. Looks like you're doing good. There's a little bit of a challenge, but come on, less than 10 seconds left. Get us as far away from this black hole as possible.
Come on. Come on! Well, you did something.
Looks like I'm not really a commander after all.
Huh.
Sophia, I think it's your turn to try.
What?
I don't know.
No. Is he crazy? I have horrible balance and body coordination. I'm going to steer this ship in the completely wrong direction.
No, you won't. I want to live today. So, apparently the token
for anyone over the age of 6, so you should be fine. Or, on top of that, it seems that some individuals like to get on the ground and tilt with their hands, so go for that.
Are you sure?
I'm sure I want to live. Got it.
All right, since
Okay.
it's up and running yet?
We should be back to the galaxy in 15 seconds or so.
Awesome. Okay.
Whoa, not enough light.
Well, this is kind of fun. I like it. And our fellow Earthlings are going to have a lot of questions for us, and we'll be happy to answer them. Do we have questions for Team Lobster? Any questions? Like one in the back?
So when you guys assess this on the children, did they find this game like hard? Did you find did they see themselves getting on it, or did you notice that they did with their hands off it? What were your results?
So in playtesting, how did children find the difficulty of this game?
So we actually found that it was easier for children than it was for us because for us we were the entire. So for them, they could get on it. As for like whether they wanted to get on it or not, usually it was kids who were older who wanted to get on it, and then the younger kids, you would use their hands to get on it.
Do we have more questions? Yes, right here. Can you change out the base and difficulty? No. Right now we just made one base, and what we were trying to do is test out a bunch of different shapes to see what would be easiest to balance. And if we had more time, we would have tested out different bases, and even have made like a replaceable bottom to change the distance. I think we have time for one more question. Over here.
Are all the small parts inside built 3D printed?
How did you make the inside parts, and how did you attach them? Yeah, so most of them are 3D printed, and then we just finished them with priming and painting with some sanding, and then the rocks are actual rocks that we painted. And then we just we drilled holes and applied them and super glued the top. Awesome, great job, Team
So that's it for our presentations. Let's have a big round of applause for all the students. A big thanks to all of the mentors and instructors that worked every week with our teams. Thank you. Of course, our fantastic team of TAs. Let's hear it for the Finally, a special round of applause for Josh. Thank you. Please 11 o'clock at 10 for the reception. Rock the products. Thank you.
After